Hi guys! So you guys wanted me to make a video with just some common ASL mistakes that I've seen. Just to clarify before I start this, I have made all of these mistakes. The only reason I've learned from this is from the comments. If I say anything that isn't true or you learn differently, write it down in the comments below, because I'm not a teacher. I don't know sign language. I'm self-taught. The only thing I know is from past experience. So yeah. Okay, let's get started. From what I can tell, there are 5 things you need to watch out for when you are learning a sign. The first one is hand shape. What exact hand shape is the sign using? Is it using a letter? What letter is it? Is it using a number shape? What number is it? Identify the hand shape first. The second one is your position. Where is your hand in relation to your body? Is it in front of you? Is it to your side? Is it next to your chin or your head? Those are important. And like the sign for pink and the sign for penis, it's just position. The third thing you need to watch out for is the motion. What exact motion is the sign using? Is it doing a circular motion? Is it doing an up and down, forward, back kind of thing? Know exactly which direction it's going when you look up the sign, because I've signed a lot of things wrong just because I signed it going the wrong way. The fourth thing is context. Make sure when you look up a sign, you are looking up the meaning of the word, not just the word itself. Things like love, there are 2 signs for love in sign language, and they mean 2 different things. In English, you'd say love for both, but in sign language, you'd sign something different depending on what you mean. So make sure the context is also what you're looking for when you look up signs. The last one is facials. Sometimes I've made mistakes because I've signed a word and the word was confusing because my facials didn't match the sign. So make sure you watch out for that. Now I'm going to go through and list 10 mistakes that I see a lot, also mistakes that I've made in the past. So let's get started. Number 1, the sign for meet and the sign for sex. Meet, point one finger up, and then one goes towards the other. Sex is a 2 hand shape or a V hand shape. They are very similar, but they mean very different things. So make sure you watch out for that one. Number 2, thank you versus you. The signs are really similar. The thing that separates the 2 is your hand position. So for thank you, you put your hand on your chin and you bring it out. For you put your hand under your chin and you bring it out. That little bitty position difference makes a huge difference in sign. Be careful not to make that one. That's an awkward mistake to make. Number 3. The 2 versions of love. I mentioned this before. One kind of love is the romantic kind of love or affectionate kind of love, like how you love your family or how you loved a spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend kind of thing. That kind of love is this. Now, if I say I love cats or I love cake, I would use this sign. This is that kind of love. They are 2 different meanings. You can't say you love pie. You don't love pie romantically, so watch out for that one. Number 4, I versus my and you and your. So the signs for possession and the signs for just being are 2 different things. The sign for I, this is one that I saw a lot in my Helping Hands videos for the submissions. I, you point to yourself. Point. Flat hand is my, possessive. Like, this is my school ID. You can't say this is I school ID. You say this is mine, and vice versa. You don't say, is it too late now, my, say sorry. That doesn't make sense. So make sure you watch out for that one. I, my, and your and you are the same thing. One is a point, and the other one is a flat hand. The flat hand one is possessive. Your house, your. Okay, number 5, the word when. We use it for so many different meanings in English, but in sign language there are different signs for them. When you are saying when as in a questioning kind of thing, like a time, like when are you going to the mall, or when do you have class, then you would sign this when. It's like you go around a clock. When, as in time. When you are signing something that has happened in the past, like you're saying when I was young or when I did that, something that has already happened, you sign happen. You don't sign this when. That doesn't make sense in sign language. You would use happen instead. The best way to remember that is if you can replace the when with had happened or has happened, then you would use the sign happen. I made that mistake for a really long time until someone finally pointed it out. Number 6. The difference between make, cause, and force. When you make something, it's like you have made it, you have produced it, you made that pie. But you don't make someone happy. That's a different type of make. You didn't make that, you caused it. The sign for cause is 2 closed fists, and then you open them and bring it out. Cause. So you can cause someone happiness, but you can't make them happy. That doesn't make sense. Okay, the next one is make, as in I made her do that, like you forced it. Then you would use the sign force, not make. You didn't make anything. I made that mistake for a really long time. Make sure when you use the word make, because we use it in English for a lot of different things, but the only time you use this form of make is if you're actually making something. Yeah, not if you're causing or forcing or doing something. Those are different signs. Number 7. We're on 7, right? Is it 7? Yeah, 7. The difference between need, should, and question or ask. This was a huge issue in my Helping Hands videos. A lot of you made it. The difference between need and should is repetition or motion. Need is all X hand shape, but need is once. You go down once. The motion has no repetition, you go down once. Should has repetition, you go down more than once, and you have like a kind of questioning expression, so the facial is a little different. Question, you don't start with the X hand shape and you bring it down to the X hand shape, like a question, and repetition. Question, what number is this? 8? Yeah, 8. The difference between think and know. Think, one finger, you think. Know, your whole hand. No. Think, no. Next, number 9. The difference between happy and young. I used to make this mistake all the time. The difference between happy is position and a bit hand shape too. So flat hands on your chest and you bring it up. You kind of pat it and bring it up. Happy. Young, you curve your hands just a little bit. See the curve? Curve. And it's on your shoulders. Young. Next, number 10, last one, is the difference between only and always. I actually learned this one kind of recently. So for only, you are going to start with your hand facing, your palm facing out, and then you make a circle, and eventually your palm faces forward at the end. So only. Always, you start with your palm facing yourself, like this, and you make the circle, but don't turn your wrist. That's all for today. I have made so many more mistakes than that, but those are the ones that I see all the time and ones that I made a lot before people pointed them out. Once again, I'm not a teacher. These are just mistakes that I've made and people have corrected for me. So, I'm not a teacher. Not a teacher. Okay. If you have any questions about your Helping Hands submission, feel free to email me. I will gladly email you back with any mistakes that I noticed from your submission. A lot of these were probably on them, so rewatch your video submission and see if you made any of these mistakes. I'm gonna post videos kind of like this one where I'm not really signing a cover every Monday. I'm gonna probably call them Me Mondays because it's just gonna be me. Let me know any other kinds of videos you want me to make, any questions you have, any comments. Did I say anything wrong? Was anything I showed here wrong? Let me know because I learn from you guys and you guys learn from me. It's like a weird group education thing we got going here. I like it. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.